Japanese cuisine is known for dishes such as sushi, sashimi, tempura, udon, ramen, and teriyaki chicken. Unusual Japanese dishes such as takoyaki, okonomiyaki, natto, and grilled meat are becoming more and more popular. However, there are still many other Japanese cuisines that have not entered the West. For all foodies who plan to travel to Japan, or those who like adventures, here are some interesting and exotic foods in Japan, which may not be difficult to find in the country, but if you don't have one, it is easy to be overlooked and not know them. 10. Fugu. Fugu is a puffer fish dish that can be prepared in many ways. There are many cases of poisoning caused by eating puffer fish. Therefore, it is strictly regulated. One must go through an apprenticeship of 3 years to become a puffer fish chef. In addition, the puffer fish chef who is undergoing training must pass a series of rigorous examinations to obtain full certification. It is said that only 35% of the applicants passed. Shimonoseki in Yamaguchi is famous for puffer fish. Nevertheless, this strange Japanese food can be found in fugu specialty stores across the country. 9. Horamen or horamonyaki. The trend we see in interesting and unique Japanese cuisine is offal. This is another one for you, horamonyaki. Horamonyaki is basically grilled or fried offal. In many Western countries, eating offal is not very common. These animals are used as scraps or given to dogs, but the Japanese do not object to eating offal. In horamonyaki, a mixture of small and large intestines and the stomachs of several animals are fried on a barbecue grill to make foods commonly referred to as strengthening. 8. Shirako. Shiroko is considered one of the Japanese delicacies and is sold in restaurants and more expensive supermarkets. At first glance, this weird Japanese food may seem a bit strange, but only when you discover what it is, it will make many people lose their appetite. Baizi is the seminal vesicle of fish. The texture is as soft and creamy as pudding, and it doesn't have as much flavor. This is a versatile dish that can be eaten raw, fried, steamed, or used as a topping for other dishes. 7. Basashi. Basashi is a thinly sliced horse meat sashimi. It is a specialty of Kumamoto Prefecture and is sold in several restaurants and sushi restaurants all over Japan. In many other countries, people think that horses are riding horses and would not even consider eating them, but this is not the case in Japan. Especially with soy sauce and garlic, Japanese people like horse meat. This strange food from Japan is often called sakuraniku, cherry blossom meat, because the freshly cut meat is brightly colored, and it is the time of year and the best taste. 6. Torisashi, raw chicken. This kind of strange Japanese food is unheard of for anyone to eat raw chicken, not to mention that it is served in a special restaurant. The lawsuits and health risks of eating raw chicken are incredible. Not only can you find raw chicken sashimi in restaurants in Japan, but many people eat it, and it tastes delicious. In other countries where eating raw food may seem strange, in Japan, the art of cooking or not cooking has made dishes using raw meat popular. Like fish sashimi, it is eaten raw with soy sauce. 5. Menteiko. One of the most unusual foods that only exists in Japan is called pollock roe, or inner egg mass of pollock in English. This unusual dish has a very unique taste, salty and sometimes spicy. This dish originated in Korea and was introduced to Japan around the Second World War. Since then, it has become a very common side dish, but it is also used in rice balls, pasta, or as a sauce. 4. Kujira, whale meat. Whale meat is another most unusual food in Japan, and is even thought to help fight dementia. Contrary to the ban on whaling in many other countries, and a controversial topic, commercial whaling is still taking place in Japan, and many Japanese are not opposed to eating whale meat. Although it is no longer a staple in the Japanese diet, it is still available in some restaurants. Obviously, since whales are mammals, they taste more like land animals than fish. 3. Motsanabe. Compared to stew, motsanabe is a kind of nabe or Japanese hot pot. Nabe is a common dish served in the cold winter, basically simmering various ingredients in a big pot of stew. This unique Japanese dish is a soup-based mixture made from soy sauce and miso, with chives, tofu, cabbage, and the main ingredient, beef offal. People often say that beef offal melts like snow in your mouth because it is very soft and chewy. 2. Natto. Natto is a traditional but unusual food in Japan that consists of fermented beans. It is sticky and has a strong and unique taste. It is also often compared to stinky cheese. Its taste, smell, and texture are often disgusted by foreigners. Natto is a very common delicacy, which can be found all over Japan from convenience stores to supermarkets. However, if you like natto, you should go to Mito, Ibaraki Prefecture, the capital of natto in the world. 1. Funazushi. Some consider funazushi a luxury dish. This weird food in Japan is kind of a fermented carp, taking more than a year to prepare. It's said that sushi originated from funazushi. When you saw Carl Pilkington trying it on the TV show An Idiot Abroad, you may have heard of funazushi. He was so repulsed by it that he vomited. Funazushi is regional to Shiga Prefecture, but it's hard to find. Funazushi is made from the carp caught in the lake, so if want to taste it, head on over to Lake Biwa in Shiga.